Hello. Oh.
Be respectful, guys. He can do what he wants.
Oh, can I start now? Oh. Nice to meet you, Charlie. I'm a big fan. I think you're a very beautiful man. I admire you physically. But, no homo. No homo. No homo. I did have a question. Something I don't find very interesting about you, something I find kind of repulsive, is that I believe you said that the Civil Rights Act was bad and that we shouldn't have that.
Okay, well...
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't like you as much as Charlie, though.
First of all, what's your name?
Sorry. I don't want to be, like, filmed and stuff.
Too late.
I'm anonymous, number one. Anonymous guy.
Okay. Well, hello. Nice to meet you, anonymous guy.
Thank you. Nice to meet you, too.
Yeah, I believe in part of the essence of the Civil Rights Act went way too far, way too wide.
Oh, how did it go too far?
Well, for example, it created an entire civil rights leviathan that gave us affirmative action.
Civil rights leviathan? What do you mean?
Yeah, so if you can let me finish three words in.
Sorry.
It allowed the Department of Justice to go after people that have different skin color, aka white people, and prevent them from getting jobs in college admissions.
You have a job.
I'm sorry?
You have a job.
No, you're right, I do. Right, but just until Trump came around, until the Supreme Court decision, thanks to the Civil Rights Act, if you have white skin color, it's much harder to get into a college than if someone has black skin color. Much harder. You have to get higher test scores. It's a much harder pool, largely thanks to the precedent set by the Civil Rights Act. Not to mention all the trans stuff that we're seeing. We're seeing men be able to win trophies and medals from women across the country, and they use the Civil Rights Act to justify it.
Okay, I think I see where you're coming from. So you think that it's harder for white people because of black people, they could have lower tech scores again?
It's not what I think. It's the fact.
That's what you're saying. Okay. All right. Well, I guess what I would say too. I think perhaps you're familiar with the term equity, right? Where different people have different circumstances.
It's
which
Marxism.
leads to different
I reject
okay. Well, whether you reject it or not, I think it's a prescient concept in this argument. Because what you have to understand is that when you're, for example, you're born in like a black neighborhood, you're born in like O Block or something, like a very, like a, you don't know what O Block is? Oh, well, if you're born there, if you're born in a very poor area like that, with like very low economic opportunity, very, very poor schools with very low ratings, where the average test score is much lower, when you're in that environment, you have the whole system up against you, right? So when you say in that kind of circumstance, when you're facing the whole, I guess, leviathan of systemic racism, so would you say that's, sorry, let me just finish it. When you say it's fair to, for example, lower the standard because knowing that their circumstances were like that, perhaps based on what they had, what was presented to them, they had the correct amount of merit to get into a school.
Okay, so are you a student here? I'm guessing you are.
Oh, yeah, I'm a student here.
Are you a pretty good student?
Oh, yeah, I would say I'm a good student. I have a pretty high GPA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you give your GPA to her because she's a woman of color, please?
Oh, well, you want me to give you a... Well, I mean, I can.
Would you be willing to do that?
Yeah, sure.
You be good? You cool with that?
Yeah,
so,
I'm fine. Wait, you mean
I want you...
Like tell her or like
no,
give it to her?
by force.
Like we're swapping it.
Let me tell you what I'm going to
Okay.
do. By force, white man,
Okay,
I'm going to take your GPA, I'm going to give it to a woman of color.
Okay.
You're cool with that?
I mean, yeah, I can just work back up. Like,
No, there's no working back up.
I can pull myself up by my bootstraps.
No, there's no working back up.
What do you mean you can't work back up? That's the whole point of conservatism, isn't it?
I'm going to keep on taking it from you because that's equity. And you're cool with that.
What? But that's not.
This is equity in practice.
Equity isn't taking. Equity is giving, applying the equal standard.
If you give, how do you get? You must take and then you give.
Wait, what do you mean?
That which is given must first be taken.
Well, what's being taken?
Well, in this case, grades from you to grades to her.
No one's taking my grades though. That's not what affirmative action is.
Hold on a second.
No one takes your grades.
Hold on a second. If you only have so many positions at University of South Florida to come in, right? There's a set number. Let's say it's 20,000 people, okay? And we're going to say we're going to lower the test standards so that somebody that's a woman of color can come in, and therefore it's harder for you. So it's a higher bar for you, lower bar for them. Definitionally, that's a redistribution of test scores to somebody else, just by the definition. And you're okay with that?
Well, I guess I would ask then, if we were to do what you're doing, I guess that's what's happening under Trump, right?
Well, no, it's actually been happening the last 40 years.
Okay, actually, yeah, whatever. Okay, so when you say that, if you do that, then, well, black people aren't going to get into school, and then they won't be able to uplift themselves, they won't be able to have prosperous families, they won't be able to, equalize the economic status, because you need to give them a little jump start. You know what? You have a car, right?
How is that? Well, no, now I know who you are.
No, it's good.
But no, how has that worked the last 40 years? We've had robust affirmative action.
No.
We've had hiring practices. Has it made black America more successful?
I can answer that easily. It's because sorry. It's because sorry. What am I going for?
I don't know.
You're a funny guy. So what happened is, even after the Civil Rights Act, you know what I believe the term is massive resistance. It was a movement in after the Brown versus Board of Education in Virginia, where essentially the legislature, which was still white supremacist, which is still extremely racist, they decided that no, we're going to do everything that feasibly possible within our means to stop black people from going to white schools. You even see this in I believe it was the Little Rock Nine, right? Even after it was legalized at the state level, white supremacist mobs still mobilized to prevent it. So even if it de facto it's gone, de jure it still exists.
Let me ask you a very simple question. A term you keep on throwing around.
Got you.
What is racism?
What is racism? Ooh, that's a very complicated question. But
no, it's not.
I mean, there's a simple answer, and then there's the highly theoretical answer.
Give me the simple.
The simple answer will essentially be because we have like different skin colors, that he's treated a different way than me. He has like a different upbringing than me.
No. But what is racism in practice?
It's discrimination.
Based on the color of the skin.
Based on the color of the skin, yeah.
Got it, thank you. So isn't it racist then to penalize white people to come into college or to get jobs based on the color of their skin?
Well, no.
Wouldn't that be racist? So you're arguing for a very racist policy, which is that we should actively discriminate against people based on the color of their skin, which is affirmative action in DEI in practice.
I just disagree with the premise that you can do like anti-white racism because
Wait, can you be racist against white people?
No, bro, I'm a cracker, bro. What the no, you can't. Be racist towards white. Bro, there's so many crackers here, bro. There's your clip, bro. There's your clip. Well, what are you gonna do political violence to me, bro? Like, why are you saying that to me? You're making me scared. Okay.
So let me tell you what we believe, because you tell us what you believe.
Okay.
Your worldview is indistinguishable from the KKK. That you want to organize the world based on skin color. We want to organize the world based on merit and character, based on how hard you work, what you bring to the table. I believe it's destructive and wrong to say that people are going to be organized or have their future set based on the color of their skin. I think it's tribalistic. I think it is divisive, and I think it hurts the excellence of a country. You asked a question, well, how are we going to help other communities? You know how you help other communities? Stop pandering to them and start treating them like individuals made in the image of God, not tribes to be organized for political purposes.
Okay, so do you think like when Trump is now he's president, now that racism is gone now because Trump is back and we're no longer pandering, right? Do you think that the conditions of black people do you think O Block is going to become like a much nicer place? Do you think that these very downturned sort of black neighborhoods that have been sort of left behind, do you think they're going to become revitalized now? Is that what you think is going to happen?
Yeah, they'll do better for sure.
Do you think they're going to do better? Now that we've stopped helping them, they're going to do better.
Well, see, that's an interesting thing.
Because that seems like contradictory to me, just on basic logic.
Well, actually, black Americans under Donald Trump in the first term saw the greatest economic renaissance that they saw since the 1950s.
You don't think
highest
that's due to
wage
Obama,
increases, lowest unemployment, revitalization, amazing investment in their communities, opportunity zones.
But that's when we had affirmative action. So wouldn't that be bad?
Well, again, we actually got rid of affirmative action now.
But
it's going to do even better.
But I'm talking about before.
Those are unrelated things, though, just to be perfectly clear.
They don't seem unrelated to me.
Well, affirmative action is...
policies addressing racism. They
affirmative action is, again...
So, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you.
No, you are. That's okay.
I'm sorry.
Affirmative action is largely federal government hiring practices and the adjacent institutions. I think that all communities will do even better when we stop living under the soft bigotry of low expectations. Inherent in your argument is that we have to pander to certain communities based on the color of their skin because they can't do as well as white people. I reject the premise. I think that we should try to say, I don't care about the color of your skin, I care about what you bring to the table. And stop pandering to people based on special criteria, points, and acceptance to college, saying that we're going to make it easier for one group and harder for another group.
I don't think it's pandering, though. I think it's understanding.
Okay, but let me...
Do you think that... circumstances and working based on that.
Do you think that we should have black-only dormitories in America?
No, why would I want that?
Okay, well, there's hundreds of schools that have those, actually.
What do you mean black only? Like, they're not, white people are not allowed in.
No, white people are not allowed in.
White people, yeah, that's why I said white people are not allowed in.
Correct. We have black-only graduation ceremonies across the country.
Well, those are from, well, I believe those are most likely like HBCUs, right?
No,
like
the University of Michigan has one, Yale has one, Harvard has one. So we're agreeing that that is wrong. That is the furthest extension of hyper race obsession. So you could choose one or the other. You can be race obsessed or merit obsessed. We as conservatives decide to be merit obsessed, to build a country based on how hard you work and what you're able to deliver. Folks, let me tell you about my good friend Todd Nettleton from The Voice of the Martyrs. For over 2 decades, Todd has risked his life to bring attention to the persecution of Christians around the world. Now he's written a powerful book called Faith is Forbidden, detailing his travels and experiences. As a special gift to my listeners, you can get a free copy of this incredible book by simply clicking the link in the description below or call 844-464-3043.
Thank you for following.
So why do you care so much about other individuals living their lives? What is affecting
I
you?
got the
Do you
same
have something
diamond.
up
This
your
not
nose or
mine.
something?
This is the girl that I was missing.
Well, I could throw that right.
This hers. Where'd you get this one at? EB11, what up?
Back you, why do you care so much about what I have to say?
Because you're affecting other people's rights. You're taking away people's choices. You are hurting people. Read the Constitution.
What rights am I
Yo, this
taking
girl
away
got mad
exactly?
at me
You're
because
trying
I
to take away
said,
gender-affirming
I
care for
asked her if she
individuals.
be
You are
working out.
affecting abortion rights. You
And
are
then I
hurting
said,
people.
if she was to get in the gym, like, she would, like, feel good. And she said, don't ever talk to me again. And blocked me. Like, I ain't even mean it in no bad way, bro. I never even said she was fat. Bro, I never said it, like, trying to clown her. I was just being genuine, gang. But I understand, like, leave her be. I wasn't even trying to be funny, gang. I was just trying to help her. Like, I was being genuine. But
Got it. So what is a woman?
What is a woman? It's what people identify as. It's a gender. Sex is
Bianca,
different.
come on.
Sex is different from
How you doing,
gender.
Bianca?
So
You look like
can
Janae
anyone be a
Echo.
woman?
Yes.
You could have worded it better. How? It's not like I said, "Oh, you big as that." Bro, she was showing her body, whatever. She was showing herself in the mirror. Then I asked her, like, "Yo, you be going to the gym?" She said, "Nah." I said, "If you was to work out, like, you would look good. Like, what's wrong with that, bro? Tell me what's wrong with that. How could I have worded that better? Like, I don't get it. It's not like I said, yo, you add this. Like, I ain't see all that. It was just a suggestion. She's like, who are you to tell me? All right, whatever.
At what point do you know you're looking at a woman?
Doesn't matter when you are looking at a woman. You don't have to look at a woman and immediately tell. Can you tell
Yo,
looking
Gio, I'm on the stream. On the shit.
at a baby what gender they are without looking at their privates?
Go to sleep, bro. Yo, Gio, I love you, bro. Stop telling me what to do, though, bro. Karina, what up? I can't sleep, mud. I can't sleep. Even if I try right now, I'm up. I'll sleep tomorrow. I just wanna, why you up so late? Cause, nigga, I ain't gonna lie, I got nothing to do tomorrow. No work, no class. And G, like, I don't wanna sleep right now, cause, I mean, I wanna get active a little bit. Playing overtime. I know when I sleep tomorrow, I wake up, I'm probably gonna go to the gym. Probably clean my room a little bit more. I'm just going on TikTok. Heard you, bro. I'm chilling, man. I'm watching the Charlie Kirk nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie. His viewpoints ain't like when you really listen, I gotta see more though. Crazy. Love you,
So why
OT.
do you care so much about other individuals living their lives? Why is it affecting you? Do you have something up your ass or something?
Well, I could throw that right back at you. Why do you care so much about what I have to say?
Because you're affecting other people's rights. You're taking away people's choices. You are hurting people. Read the Constitution.
What rights am I taking away exactly?
You're trying to take away gender-affirming care for individuals. You are affecting abortion rights. You are hurting people.
I'm so tired.
So what is a
What's
woman?
on, bro?
What is a woman? It's what
What?
people identify as. It's a gender.
Yeah, just-
Sex is different.
you
Sex
please
is
follow?
different from gender.
So can anyone be a woman?
Yes.
At,
You
at,
are-
at what point do you know you're looking at a woman?
Doesn't matter when you are looking at a woman. You don't have to look at a woman and immediately tell. Can you tell looking
Where
at
you
a baby
from
what gender they
Connecticut?
are without looking at their privates? Tell me that.
Sometimes.
Sometimes what about that baby is
Yeah,
different?
But hold on. By the time they're 6 months old, you could actually tell a
Are
young
you
boy
sure?
tends to gravitate more
Gee,
towards balls
I'm
and
not sure.
remote
That's because
towards.
I
it's
really
gender
don't know.
affirming. That is
Well-
convincing individuals at a young age. You are
they know that.
socializing, putting them in
make
situations
some
where they
clips.
want certain different things. Let's look
I
at.
pray that do some bullshit to me. Yo, I try to call Pat. Gio. I don't think I said anything wrong, bro. I'm gonna keep it banned. Politics, yeah, no. Make sure y'all drink water. Very good for the butt. Why you assuming who I root for? I ain't assuming shit. Breathe. I'm assuming that. I'm just going to my bed. I'm watching shit tomorrow. I pray that I make great decisions tomorrow.